Listen, now here is something I learned from psychology that I would expose to a number of people in disgracing Cristiano Ronaldo fans. You know, a number of people wonder why someone would be watching football in the broad daylight with his two common eyes and will still think that Cristiano Ronaldo comes anything closer to Lionel Messi. It's not based on what the football he watches says. It's based on his mental states. And I'll tell you why Cristiano Ronaldo fans, no matter what, they would identify with Cristiano Ronaldo. It's not about what the football says. It's about their nurture. It's the way they are. It's their mentality. Now, I'll use psychology to break this down. Now, one of the things you have to understand is that when a man is involved or nurtured into activities that pushes him into frustration, when a man is born in a state that makes him become depressed and frustrated, he's always going to seek for validation. He would always continue struggling for validation. He would always continue struggling to fit in. Do you understand? So he's always looking for things that are fashionable. And he's desperately looking for money. Desperately looking for money. Now, the reason he's looking for money is not to live a comfortable life, but to distract people from such states that had put them in depression and frustration. Now, what is that state? Now, let me tell you, there are three things I will mention right now. When a man is born on this earth and he's very ugly, he feels that there is nothing he can do. When a man is born here on earth and he's ugly, he feels there is nothing I can do. It is a natural thing. Ugliness is something that you were born with. So if you don't know the secret that I know, you may think, oh, let me make money and see whether I can attract people. Your money does not, take away the fact that you're ugly. Otherwise, personalities like Oshomole and Ned Nwoko would have become fine boys. And if you think I'm lying, come to my comment section. Most of his fans, Cristiano Ronaldo fans, oh God, you can't even look at them. These people are so ugly that their faces are deformed. And now, what does that identify? When a man is ugly, he falls into depression. He falls into frustration. He's frustrated because he feels, oh, why was I born this way? Why was I born? So he delves into desperate activities in trying to find something that can allow him fit into the society, that can allow people feel a measure of attraction towards him, on grounds that without that thing, people will feel irritated at him. Do you get that? Follow me. Let me continue exasperating these things, Then the second one is when a man has not been able to assess his talent or skill. A number of people will say Lionel Messi is talented, Cristiano Ronaldo is not as talented as Lionel. No. The truth is that everybody is talented, equally talented. But Lionel Messi was able to assess his talent. It is in your nature to assess your talent. It's your free will, it's your choice. You can assess your talent. You can discover yourself, assess your talent. You can live up to the full potential of your talent. Whereas you had assessed it. If you can assess it, sorry. Cristiano Ronaldo, on the other hand, could not assess his talent. That's why it seems like he's talentless. He's working for some other thing. He's working for the looks. Lionel Messi is working for the talent. Talents are mental thing. They are not physical thing. Anything you see a man exhibiting physically as to why you can say he's talented is based on his working on his mental outreach, right? That is talent. It's God-given thing. It's not a physical thing. It's God-given. It's mental. Anything God gives is mental. It's not physical, right? So that's exactly the same thing. So if you cannot, like when you look at a bunch of Cristiano Ronaldo fans, you see that these people have no talent. They have no skills. They are not academic. Most of them are school dropouts. These things necessitate to a man's frustration and depression. You understand those people while we're in school that were so dumb. You notice that most of them are desperate to make money now. So they can do anything, they can unalive and do whatever to make money. Why? They are trying to distract people. It is the shame and the irritation that people had bequeathed on them as to their inefficiencies and non-proficiencies that had moved them to seeking out for money so that they can seek out for attraction from people. But what they still get is not genuine attraction from people. What they get, who they attract are psychophants. So they are still frustrated. That's exactly why you see Cristiano Ronaldo doing the frustration. That is number 2. Then number 3 is when you don't know how to speak well. Or maybe when let's put it this way, if you're not intelligent, if you're not smart. Cristiano Ronaldo fans are not smart. Most of them could not go through school. Most of them could not cope up with academics. So they dropped out. And they went into all these truants, and all those things, And that's why they would always choose those flashy things. Why? Because they understand their inefficiencies. Right? So now when you look at it, it's either the person is ugly, or the person does not have talent or has not assessed his talent, or the person is so dull, right? The person is so dull, right? In the case of Cristiano Ronaldo, he looks good. Yes, I'll give that to him. But he has not been able to assess his talent. So he has delved into frustration. He knows he's not talented. He knows. That's why he's deceiving people. That's why he went into all those footworks and all those things to deceive people, right? Good and fine. So that's exactly what happened to him. He's looking for ways to look like a thing and not be that thing. Look rich, not being rich. So he's working on himself to look like to paint a picture for people. That is inferiority complex that does that. It's psychology I'm breaking down to you people right now. But then I've spoken about Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo looks good, but he lacks skill and he's not intelligent. He's actually very dumb. That's why now, how do we prove he's very dumb? He contradicts himself. He makes a statement today, contradicts himself almost immediately. You pose a question to him, he doesn't even understand, because if Cristiano Ronaldo was in school, he would have just given the last position for him. He was an interviewer. A journalist posed a question on the performance of Vinicius Jr. Cristiano Ronaldo started talking about his own junior, Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. He does not have the mental know-how to assimilate questions. But look at Lionel Messi, always straight to the point, always consistent, intelligent person. If Lionel Messi was in school, he would have been a straight A student. That is Cristiano. Now let's look at Cristiano Ronaldo fans. They lack these three things. If they must lack three of these things, they are not academic, they are unschooled, right? They are very ugly too, and then they don't have talent, they don't have skills, and that's why they always talk about money. Now let me tell you something. A broke man is not troubled on grounds that he doesn't have money. What troubles you when you're broke is on grounds that you don't know what to do. You know you don't have the skill to generate money legitimately. When you know who you are, your brokenness does not disturb you, because you know, I go out, I make money, I have so many, I am too talented to be broke. Do you understand? So it's not a question of your financial state, it's a question of your mental state that fears people. If your mental state is broke, that's when you become agitated, depressed, and frustrated. But if your financial state is broke, but your mental state is very weak, you don't worry yourself, because you know when you want to get it, you know what to do. So Cristiano Ronaldo fans, their physical, financial state might be wealthy, but they're still frustrated. Why? Because most of their wealth was gotten through an illegitimate means. They don't have the mental know-how to generate money, to come out of brokenness, you understand, through illegitimate means. And that's how you know. Bunch of deformities.